Welcome back, guys. I'm finally back home, but I have not good news for Bitcoin today. Now that I'm finally back, there will be a lot of content again today that we need to talk about here, because Bitcoin is at a really crucial level and it is about to lose it and will go lower. Now the question is, how low will we go? From where can we expect Bitcoin to bounce? And is there a slim chance that we first go up before we head lower? That is something that we need to talk about today. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe, that you like this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into today's content here. So what I want to show you first today is something that I have spotted earlier today on the 4-hourly charts. And as we can see here, Bitcoin is still in this horizontal broadening falling wedge here, bouncing up and down, but struggles within that to reclaim certain support levels or former support levels that have now turned into resistance. One of them is sitting here at 29,667. Let me just make this here white, and then I want a line there. That is one level that we have to reclaim, and then we have now another level that we are fighting with, and that is 29,115 that also we have to hold to stay here afloat. Otherwise we will drop here eventually all the way down to the bottom of this falling broadening wedge to $28,500, which I believe right now is the most likely scenario, that we will come down there, we're gonna touch it, which will be not the end of the world, and then we actually pump here back to the upside into new highs. Another reason for that is that we have overall, when we go into the higher time frames, let me see, where is this chart? Here, that we have created here a lower high, a higher low, which is absolutely fine. So it means overall the macro structure is still intact. If I zoom out here a little bit and I look at this here, and you can clearly see that the overall trend is not broken. So we are still trending up here on that line overall. And we have not even touched that line. So we did not even come down and touch it around $28,000. And the good thing is, the longer we need to touch that line, the higher will be the price where we're actually going to touch that line. So if we now would still continue to go here sideways for a while, then by the middle of the month, around $29,400, we would touch that line, and then most likely see it and also reaction back to the upside. So, but that is not what is causing me to be cautious here right now. For that, I want to go back here to the 4-hourly chart. And one thing that I have spotted is here, and that is this pattern here that I have found earlier. That is here, this descending broadening wedge that we are forming here. So you can clearly see that this is the same pattern, so that we have here descending broadening wedge right now that is playing out. And also when you look here on the price action, so we came down, we touched, we went up, we touched, yeah, more or less we touched here again, we came up, we touched the bottom, came up again, now here, and now potential breakout. So, and you see here, we have here an A, B, C, D. So we have here also basically A, B, C, D. So here, that is the D for me. The B is over here at $30,400. So when we broke here 2 days ago into $30,000, we unfortunately did not reach the target of that descending broadening wedge. But regardless, I believe that we might go only a little bit lower to shake out the last people that went long again around $30,000 to liquidate them. And from there onwards, we're going to see a pump to the upside above $30,000 to create a new higher high that we need. We need a higher one than this one at $31,840 approximately to keep that structure intact. If we continue to create lower highs but higher lows, that is overall not a good structure. We want a clean structure, and for that we need a new higher high here let's say in the next 7 days, and that is what I'm looking at, where we really need one. And also here for a breakout. So if we want to trade this, we need a breakout above $29,935. Before that, I would be really cautious here with longing Bitcoin to the upside, unless we are breaking here severely down and we go like to 28,400, then I would also consider longing it. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade these kind of trades with me together and make some money, then don't forget you can copy trade me on BYBIT, and you still get $5,000 if you sign up with that specific link here. And BYBIT has also an $8 million prize pool that we can share together. If you sign up for the World Series of Traders, there's still, I think, like 16 days left for signing up for that. And then it's starting, and there we can share this prize pool if you join my team. You find my team when you go to Squad Showdown and look for AMC winners. That is my team. Look out for that and join the team so that we can make some money together there. So now let's get back here quick to Bitcoin. Something else here on the 12-hourly chart, what I want to point out is that we have come down and almost closed that imbalance that was down here, which is really good. So we almost got to the bottom of it. There's a little bit left. People split hairs if it really has to go these couple dollars lower or not. In my opinion, it still has to go a little bit lower here because there's like a $500 move left or something when I look at it. Yeah, okay, $150. So yeah, so $150, I would say it doesn't really have to go down there anymore to clean that up. So, but usually it tends to do that. So that's, for now, I will still leave it for the next, let's say, 2-3 days. If it then did not hit $28,400, then I will remove that box and consider it cleaned, that imbalance that we had all the way down there. Then when we go to the 3-day chart, here also something really interesting to observe is that the overall inverse head and shoulders pattern is still playing out, and the technical target is still up here at $42,271. But of course, we will only see this if we break out of that range here that we were forming here, this downwards trending range. So that the bottom of the range is around $28,000. And again, there is the potential that we go down there and from there see a bounce. But also something that I want to point out here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are now breaking under 51.36%. Remember, I told you guys, every time that we are above 51, we see a strong reaction in the price. Look here the last time here, we got this whole move to almost $32,000 from $20,000. So that was a $12,000 move the last time that we broke above that. So if we need now another 5 days to bounce here back up, that's absolutely fine. And in the meantime, go lower. I can live with that, honestly. So yeah, if that would break to the upside, that downwards trend here, then the technical target would be, again, the old higher, the local high that we had at $31,900. So if that's broken, then we continue definitely to the upside. And the other chart that I wanted to talk about with you guys is there is still no volatility in the market whatsoever. Remember this chart here, the weekly chart that I've shown you quite a while back. So when you look here, when we were at such a low point of volatility, so last time we were here was in April 2022. So over a year ago, almost 1.5 years ago, that we saw that low volatility, and we are breaking out of that channel here, out of the 40% channel, even lower. So, and that could also then spill over into the price action, because when you look what happened the last time that we broke under it, the price had a strong reaction to the downside, and here also that could lead to a strong reaction to, like I said, to around $28,000, which is not that low from where we are right now, and only then see a bounce back to the upside. So here over the weekend, I'm not expecting crazy moves, but there is the potential of a fake out to the downside, also a fake out to the upside, because there's not a lot of volume in the market right now. We can clearly see that when I go here to the VPVR. So here on the VPVR, you can also see that Bitcoin is about to lose a really crucial support level here on the VPVR. The point of control is at $29,200 on the 12-hourly chart. So, and we are just here at the bottom of that volume cluster. If we lose it, we go lower, and then we should be prepared for like 28,500, something like that. And this can literally happen here on the weekend, because like I said, when we look here on the volume is overall still declining. So, and that is, a problem. So you see here, this is declining since March this year. So 5 months of downwards trending volume. So, but the good thing is, the longer we trend down, the more volatile is the breakout that we are getting out of that downward sloping volume range, especially when it comes to the price. So that will be a really violent move reflected by volume also in the price action. Guys, that's it already for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.